Namaste, I'm Shiva Swati, and this video is about explaining that murderers and saints are two sides of the same coin. So, the same person who becomes a saint in one life can become a murderer in the next life, depending on his karmic debt and the level of frustration inside him and his circumstances. So, if you are very peace loving and you want peace all the time and you have come from God with a purpose of spreading peace, you become a saint in one lifetime. But if you encounter a lot of negative energy on the planet and people are judging you or abusing you for being a saint, then you can become frustrated and you can develop anger inside you. Also, you will develop anger inside you by taking on negative energy of people, by taking over their frustrations as a saint when you are helping them. So when you are spreading healing energy, the negative energy which comes out from them needs to be channelized through meditation, music, crystals. But if it is not channelized in the right way, if it doesn't go in the positive path, it can enter you and it can make you a criminal in the same life or in a later life. So, murderers and saints are trained in the same concept of mindset, which is non-attachment. Both murderers and saints are always non-attached. They are not able to attach themselves if they want to work in the same profession. So even if you are a householder and a saint, you have to develop non-attachment, because if you are attached to any other person's desires, then your own karma gets mixed up with that person's karma, and then you can no longer function with clarity as a saint. So you have to develop non-attachment even as a saint and as a murderer, of course. Otherwise, you cannot kill people if you cannot be detached from human emotions. So each person in every existence has a murderer and a saint inside him. Now this even a small child can have a devil and a god inside him, it is said. So it is up to you which energies you focus upon. Usually if you are focused on success all the time, you will develop a murderer mindset, you will develop a competitive mindset, and you will seek to kill all others to be successful yourself. It is a narcissist mindset, and then you are blamed for being a narcissist, for being violent and for being aggressive. But you have been trained in this concept by a competitive education system which says that you need to prove yourself as the best. If you are a saint, if you allow your saintliness to grow, you will become more compassionate, more loving, more helpful to other people. Even if you lose in a competitive race, you will be content, and your health will be good if you are a good saint and you know how to convert positive energy from negative energy. If you know how to transcend energy, you will be able to heal your health. Also, you will be able to be positive in difficult circumstances. But this is not a training which is taught in schools. It is a training which the saint develops on its own. Though this training should be taught in schools, because every child should be exposed to these aspects of reality also, that if you help others, if you are not the best, and if you can help others feel positive, if you feel positive yourself in difficult circumstances, then as an adult you can be far more content and far more contributing towards the evolution of humanity than as a murderer. In today's world, children are taught to compete and kill and create wars on the basis of religion or on the basis of money. And you see that wars and terrorism have been rising in humanity since the concept of schooling, mass schooling, has begun. Because mass schooling focuses only on creating warlords. On managers are usually reincarnations of warriors in previous lifetimes, and they seek to kill emotionally other people, crush other people to increase their own profits. So this is the concept of which is taught in schooling and which is very harmful for humanity. As you see, since the pandemic, since the schooling has reduced, crime and terrorism have reduced all over the world. Though some countries are still fighting a lot because inside them there is so much competition still, but more or less people are striving for peacefulness since the pandemic, because they realize that life is more important than competitive success. Now, murderers and saints both have the same training of non-attachment, but their intentions are different. One is fighting for materialism, for money, and for revenge. The other is fighting for compassion, for spreading love and peace in humanity, for being positive within the self. When they both earn money, their spending is also different. Murderers will spend on liquor, on drugs, on alcohol, on buying houses, and giving them on rent, on property, on everything which is physical, and which if they hope to increase their own security by spending on these things, and they hope to increase their peacefulness, but their peacefulness and security does not increase. They become more and more secure, insecure with age, and they become more and more tired and exhausted as they age by indulging in prostitution and drug addiction and alcoholism, because they are taking in the energies of negative people by indulging in these activities. Whenever they murder, they take in the soul of the murderer inside themselves, and that also increases their frustration. If you eat too much non-vegetarian for strength, again you take in the soul of the animal inside you. Like you may take in the soul of a chicken, and then you become a victim-based mentality. Even if you have a lot of strength, you blame everyone around for killing you emotionally, because you take in the consciousness of the chicken. So it is not physical strength which matters so much, it is mental strength which matters, which the saint lifetime understands. So in the same lifetime, the same soul will become vegetarian. The same soul will move away from drugs and alcohol and killing others for survival. The same soul will pursue a path where he or she spends his money on crystals and on buying natural foods, or spending on nature, on naturopathy, Ayurvedic medicines, which are less harmful for the physical body. So you will spend on creating positivity in your life and in the lives of others as a saint. But as a saint, again, you can be blamed very much. You can be mocked. You can be called an escapist. You can be called selfish, that you're not a householder. Your attachment is not there enough. So in those cases, the saints become aggressive again. And then they can again become murderers or rapists in the same lifetime or future lifetimes. So schooling gives no training on teaching how to overcome difficulties with a positive spirit. They only teach how to learn maths and go shopping. But schools have to also teach how to overcome difficulties with a positive spirit. Schools have to teach emotional management. But it is not taught by schools or social media. So saints do not know how to channelize their energies unless they invest a lot of money on learning how to channelize energies through past life workshops and past life therapy and spirit release. Most saints do not know all this, and but they develop power by their meditation, and then they can become murderers simply to unleash the frustration which comes inside them by healing several negative people, by the vibrations of negative people, and by the mockery which they have to face themselves. So they need to, saints need to spend a lot of time alone just to cleanse their negative energy, like both Gautam Buddha did and Valmiki did, Ashoka did, but just to cleanse their negative energy and create peacefulness in the world by exhaling out the negative vibrations which they pick up from people during wars or during healing them. If you do not spend time alone, you become more and more congested with negative energy. You become more aggressive, more impulsive, and more angry, and it is difficult for you to live with yourself. So it is very important, therefore, to get training in emotional management and to spend time alone with crystals, naturopathy, meditation, without TV, without friends, and without alcohol, without liquor, without drugs, without prostitutes. You have to spend time only with yourself for creating bliss inside yourself, so that you can heal the negative impulses which come inside you, because you are healing other people, and because you are murdering other people. So even as a policeman or a soldier, if you have to murder other people for a living, you need to do spirit release therapy. You need to spend a lot of time with yourself, releasing spirits from inside you so that you become peaceful again. And you need to stay away from alcohol and drugs, because spirits live inside you through these negative activities. They thrive on free sex and alcohol and drugs to feel alive themselves, negative spirits. And the more you give them this, the more negative you become. So you have to literally overcome yourself with a lot of willpower and a lot of strength, inner strength, so that you become positive. You have to focus efforts on becoming positive, not just successful. That is the only path to salvation and enlightenment. If you really want this life to be a last life, there are several people who want it. You have to work on repaying karmic debt. By spreading positive energy in the life of the people whom you have made negative, and you have to ensure that they become internally positive. You cannot teach them fear. You cannot preach to them ki this will happen to you, that will happen to you. You cannot make them afraid. You have to teach them a way to empower themselves so that they feel positive in difficult circumstances. Once they feel positive, they are vibrationally positive, your insides become vibrationally positive and your karma is repaid, and then you can move towards salvation. Till you have desires incomplete, you do not get salvation, because then you have desires of other spirits inside you. You have desires of your own which are incomplete inside you, and then you have to recycle in the same physical realm as an animal, as a human, or as a plant till your desires are complete. So it is a very complex process unless you understand energy healing, and then everything falls into place. But if you try to understand everything with physical evidence, you will think that this is too complex and it is beyond you. But once you understand the energy realms, it becomes simple. All my books have explanations of energy realms and how things move in energy realms. Past life therapy work is far more complex than given in the books, and that is the reason why the fees is high. The books on Kindle are virtually free because you have to work on yourself. But in a past life guided session, you release your trauma, you release your problems through guidance given, life force given by the therapist, and then you have to compensate the therapist for the life force, because then the therapist has to spend that money into feeling positive himself or herself, so that she or he can continue on the path. If the therapist becomes negative, she or he becomes very weak, and then she cannot help other people. So you have to compensate for the work done through past life therapy or spirit release work. And spirit release work is a very complicated task. It makes you feel drowsy all the time. Especially the therapist will feel drowsy all the time, that she is not doing the work. So it takes around 3 or 4 days sometimes to get out of a session of 5 hours of spirit release, because there is so much negative energy being released, and you have to be positive all the time vibrationally to just exhale out that negative energy, send the spirits to light. So it's always 1 or 2 days extra than the actual work which is being done in therapy. So in usually past life sessions, you see that murderers have lifetimes of saints and saints have lifetimes of murderers. And this process continues till a karmic balance is achieved, which is a positive balance, where you have helped people more than you have harmed them. And then it is added up. Murderer lifetimes is minus and saint lifetimes is plus whenever they feel positive. If the saints feel negative, the minus is added up and the karma does not get repaid. So as a saint, you have to feel positive. You have to learn how to feel positive. And even in the murderer lifetime, in the same lifetime, you can repay your karmic debt of murder by helping several people feel positive and by feeling positive yourself. So that minus and plus have to be repaid in the same lifetime or over lifetimes. So once you reach a positive balance and you release, then you become a salvation soul and you get salvation. So the idea is to leave a positive balance at the moment of death and feeling positive yourself, not feeling sacrificed, but feeling positive yourself. And once you feel positive yourself and you have created positive energy in the universe, you will get salvation and you will have no desires which are left. Schools need to teach this process, because schools need to teach children to defeat the murderer in themselves and to raise the saint in themselves so that they are positive as adults. Otherwise, the way schools are teaching right now, children are becoming very violent. There is a lot of domestic violence in houses. There is increase in terrorism. There is increase in wars. And this has increased over the last 200 years of schooling. So you have to be aware of the syllabus you are teaching. What are you teaching? You are teaching people to become freedom fighters. They fight with their parents for eating burgers, saying it is freedom. So you have to understand that the lessons taught have to be meaningful for them to learn how to be positive in everyday life. Not just that you have to send them to school and teach anything which comes to your mind. You know, the outcome of a syllabus has to make them positive, emotionally positive and creative and less aggressive. then schooling is successful. Otherwise, as you see, since the pandemic, schooling has stopped, but terrorism and criminal activities have reduced all over the world. Pollution is also reduced. So that means that schooling has been harmful and it has to be confronted and changed so that people become more positive by the education they are taught. So basically, emotional detachment has to be taught to every child, but to become a saint and not to become a murderer, and the difference has to be taught. That you cannot kill others emotionally to be happy themselves. This has to be taught from schools. Otherwise, children will feel it is good to kill others emotionally to be happy themselves. That is what is taught through the competitive system. So you have to give rewards in the correct manner, so that they become positive as adults and positivity becomes a training of their lives. Well, thank you. Please share, like and subscribe.